Hey guys, it's Jason with Heritage Lawns and Irrigation, where our earth-friendly fertilization and sprinkler services fix embarrassing lawns. Our mission here is to make you have a lawn you can be proud of. And today, what I'm going to be doing is your Head Lawn Coach's Report. This is something that I do on a weekly basis. And what I'm going to be talking about today in your Head Lawn Coach's Report is the top 3 questions I get asked from our awesome customers about seeding. The number 1 question that I get asked: how much do I water? When do I water? Why is water important? Alright, gonna make things simple. 8, noon, and 4. Remember those numbers, 8, noon, and 4. So if you have an irrigation system, you set everything up for 8, noon, and 4, 7 days a week for 3 weeks. Water is the key ingredient for that seed to come up and germinate properly. Without proper water, you're not going to have a successful seeding. And that's what we want. We want a lawn you can be proud of. And in order to do that, we have to do all these steps to make sure we have a lawn that we can be proud of. So if we water 8, noon, and 4 with an irrigation system that you have, it would be like 3 to 5 minutes per zone. We want to keep everything damp. Some zones are going to be less because you're not getting as much sun. So if you have a shady zone, it might be 1 or 2 minutes. So we're just keeping things damp. And we actually have a friendly visitor right here. This is our turf dog, Holly, that is right behind us. She's making her Head Lawn Coach's debut right now. She's incredible, and she's going to be sniffing out diseases out on your lawn sometime soon. We will keep going on the watering. So if you don't have an irrigation system, you can actually buy a Faucet Timer for your faucet, and they're like 29 or 30 bucks. Maybe the upper end, $50, but it's worth the value. So you can buy them at Home Depot, buy them at Lowe's, buy them at Amazon, and they hook up to your faucet, and then you can set a timer, and they have like 2 valves in them. You can hook up 2 sprinklers, so you can run the front and the sides. So you can control your watering without an irrigation system. And you can do identically the same thing, set everything up for 8, noon, and 4. If you can only do 2 waterings, I don't recommend that, but if that's all we can do, what you need to water is like 10 and 3. That is your best option if you can only do 2. But that is the key ingredient for seeding. Alright, question number 2 that I get asked all the time is, why do we use tall turf type fescue? We use tall turf type fescue because we have great success with it. It works wonderful. We're getting drought tolerant, disease tolerant tall turf type fescue, and it is so important that we're using this blue tag certified seed with 0 weed seed, 0 other crop. That is so important. So if you're out there seeding on your own, make sure if you go to Home Depot, you go to Lowe's or any big box store, you're looking at the wheat seeds. So if you have a 0.005% weed seeds, that could be anywhere between 300 and 500 seeds per bag for a 50-pound bag. That is a lot of seed that you're throwing on the lawn. A lot of weed seeds you're throwing on the lawn. So keep that in mind. It might be cheap seed, but you always pay for what you get. So keep that in mind. The third question that I get asked all the time by you awesome customers: when can I mow, Jason? When can I mow? And when can you mow? That is the key ingredient. When can you mow? You can mow when that grass gets 5 inches or so. And I'm talking the existing grass. When the existing grass gets 5 or 6 inches. So what's going to happen? That seed's going to be coming up. It's going to be germinating. We don't want to damage anything. So we want to cut the water back 1 day so we can dry things out. And then we can take that mower over the lawn, mow it when it's dry in the afternoon or evening, late afternoon, not in the heat of the day, but late afternoon or evening, mow when it's dry, mow at the tallest setting, and then you can do that first mow to get everything looking good. But you can see all these tips, all these tricks on our website, heritagelawnskc.com. That is heritagelawnskc.com. And you can always give us a call, 913-451-4664. I'm going to end you with a pro tip of the week. The pro tip that I'm going to be giving you this week is, if you're out there seeding on your own, is you need to make sure you have seed to soil contact. That means don't just throw the seed over the lawn without doing an aeration or a verticut, or if you're just going to weasel it in. You need to have that seed to soil contact. So if you just broadcast that seed over the existing lawn without not doing anything to the soil, you're not going to have good germination. Your germination rate is going to be under 30 to 40%. We need to make sure we have seed to soil contact. That's your pro tip of the week. This is your Head Lawn Coach's Report. And I'm Jason. Me and maybe even Holly will see you out there on the lawn. Thanks again for joining us. You can always subscribe right here to our YouTube channel. We want you to subscribe right here.